simplified life. Today, we wanted to take you through all of the jacket options that we have available for you this season. We've truly got a stunning lineup, and they're going to work for all different heights, all different body types, and we are here to give you the ins and outs of all these fabulous pieces today. So I'm going to start it right off with our black tie jacket. Now, as you can probably see, this has got more of a cropped silhouette. It's going to be fantastic for petites. It's also easy to shorten the sleeves on this jacket, but it is one that if the sleeves are a little longer than what you'd like, you can easily cuff them up, as we've shown you before. But this is just such a beautiful piece on the body. You truly are missing out if you don't grab this while we have it available. Stretchy black ponte fabrication with a really, really fun knit collar. So you've got a really nice button front or double-breasted front here on the body, crop silhouette, nice seaming details in the back. So you can see that we've got a center seam, which is going to elongate, and then nice shoulder seams that bring your eye in, give you more of that hourglass silhouette, and just a nice piece. Now, if you are taller like me with a long torso, this is a beautiful piece worn over the top of one of our longer blousey tops like I have on today. So you could wear it very similar to what I have on with a retro cardigan. And it's just going to really suck things in and give you a little bit more shape and make it very easy for a long torso to wear, or pair it with a high-rise bottom and bada boom, you've got it taken care of.
All these really nice, I call them desk today or wardrobe to wow jackets that can really be utilized in multiple ways. And then we'll come back with a part 2 jacket session with more of our casual jackets in another week. So we have this beautiful patchwork blazer. This is a YSL inspired jacket, so very high-end designer, but I want to talk about the benefits of all of these gorgeous details. First, the fabrication is a stretchy, quilted, beautiful. It's a poly, it's like our ponte knit, but with texture. It's a cotton poly span fabrication. So really, really yummy. In the back, we have a single, it's like a faux slit. So it's going to just have this beautiful flare. It's almost got like a peplum here at the back. So it's going to draw the eye up to the waist. This is another great one for a petite woman because it's just going to hit mid-hip on me. It's not going to be overly long. And as Rebecca said, with functional buttons, you can really zhuzh those sleeves very easily. But I'm going to lift this arm here so that you can see this little flap detail on both sides. It's actually an inset peplum. So when this is on the body, this just creates the most gorgeous hourglass shape. So what does that do? For somebody like me that's very rectangle, it's actually going to create a little bit of curve in that eye. For somebody who's very curvy, it's actually going to just accentuate those curves, really show your shape. And in this classic, beautiful patchwork design, this is going to live long in your closet. So your price per wear is going to go way, way down. And you can wear this from work to wow by swapping it out with just a pair of jeans because you'll be comfortable in it. Now, one thing I want to talk about is the lapel and the button closures here. The lapel is really going to help elongate through the body and then cinch that waist in with those single button down closures right here. And it's super, super flattering. Also, our design team on the inside, if you look at the lining, we're calling it blavy because you really can wear this against black or navy blue and nobody would question you. So really, really incredible piece that's going to live long in your closet. great designer details that
Similar
truly benefit your
silhouette
body.
to the little jacket that Amy just talked to you about. This is our scholarship blazer. And this is one of the ones that I could not wait to get my hands on this season. I'm in love with the color and this fun graphic print. It's just a stunner. Now, she already told you about the lapel and how slimming and elongating this is. This has a single button and a cutaway detail, which again is very slimming. Similar to the little jacket that Amy had, you can see the seaming details on this one. We've got seams that are coming in and giving you that hourglass silhouette. It hits at the mid hip, so nice piece. And this is our navy trim. So really, you're going to be able to wear this jacket with navy blue. You're going to be able to wear it with black really easily, because this is dark enough that it's going to read as more of a black against black. Also beautiful with white and your grays. So just lots of different options for this. And it is going to give you the hourglass silhouette that is that coveted shape we're all after. Now, I did want to point out that we've layered these pieces over the matching twin set top that we have with them. So this is our sweet flutter tee in this gorgeous blue. I know Amy's had the red tee. I think that's the formal tee. And then I had the tranquil tee that's the V-neck baby rib black with that first black tie jacket. So if you like that monochromatic look and the twin set look, here are all the options for you. So lots of function in these pieces. Another thing I want to point out is this does have a back kick pleat. And as you can see, it's going to come to you with the little X stitched in that. That is simply to keep things laying flat and neat. You'll want to cut those, that string when it arrives so that this actually opens up and has fun.
I'm so glad you let them know about the stitching, because we've all done it when we thought we had our coats untacked and got home and realized we didn't. And I want to run up with people with little mini scissors. So I know when I do it, I'm horrified, but you know, it happens. But yes, definitely take that out. Okay. Our next jacket, we're now getting to some that are a little bit longer in silhouette. Fabulous. Still, this is not going to be too long for anybody that's petite. This is our Windowpane jacket, nudes and tones. I can't speak today, but natural tones, very neutral tones are very much high on the runways this season, very much in demand. Now, this is a menswear inspired sort of sporty take on that idea of taking the menswear to the female kind of beautiful fabrication. And I want you to notice the window pane pattern. The benefit to this is that they've got the window pane running vertically down the front. And then if I turn it to the side, you are going to see that it is on the bias. So that is very slimming through the hips when it's on there. And then again, in the back on the back panel, it is vertical again. And mine is also stitched down, but this has a great, beautiful vent. It's a double vent in the back and then back on the bias. And while you have that bias going, we have this huge pocket. So not only is it going to be flattering on the body, you now have a place that you can put your great big cell phone and you don't have to worry about that. Now, what I love is just popping the collar, zhuzhing the sleeves on this and making it very sporty. Because of the beautiful shoelace detail, you don't even have to cinch these in if you don't want. But one thing I would recommend, if you are going to pull on these and create some ruching, take a minute and smooth out your sides and put the ruching to the front middle and the back middle, and it'll help just keep the weight or the poofiness when you get with drawstrings off of your hips. And as Rebecca said, we really wanted to highlight the monochromatic looks to all these jackets because they're not presented that way when you see them but I have our little two-tone all-purpose cami underneath this. So just to put these with a pair of jeans and leave the jacket left open is so sporty and so fun. And yet you could take this over our swoon dress. You could take this to a pair of slacks. It's absolutely phenomenal. And Rebecca was talking about wearing that cobalt blue with the neutrals and the grays, but oh my gosh, pop that blue jacket with a bold green or a bold orange, and it is ready to go from work to wow. And that's our goal here for you, is to remember that you can really have fun with all of these jackets and blazers. Rebecca, I think you've got my favorite one coming up.
I can't figure a favorite actually, because there's way too many jackets. And for those that have been around a while, you know that I have a one in, one out philosophy on my closet. And so I am trying to figure out what the heck is going to be leaving my closet for some of these to come and stay with me, because I'm in love. This is our circuit jacket. It is a longer silhouette, again, like we just talked about. It has a linen blend fabrication. So if you're one that does not like that kind of just easily lived in look, this may not be the jacket for you, but I think you should look beyond some of the little crinkling that you may have as you go about your day, because this beauty is worthy of space in your closet. We do have shoulder pads with some structured sleeves again. So this is very similar to some of the structured sleeves that you've seen in the past. Beautiful on a pear-shaped body, because it's going to help give your shoulders a little bit more structure and widen them just a little bit. I still feel like this is going to be good on many body types because it has a longer silhouette. You can choose to have it tied like I have, or you can completely remove the tie, wear it open, easy breezy. This is one that you can wear to the office with a navy trouser and or a pencil skirt. And then if you're heading out with the girls after work, just slide on a pair of our bright white skinnies or a fun boyfriend jean and completely mix your look up that way. This is another one that's easy to cuff up the sleeves, or you can have them shortened if you are more of a petite. Also, if you are very petite, it's going to be easy to shorten the length should you choose, but I would say that that's not going to be necessary for the majority of women.
Okay. Now I had to put this one on because I feel like this jacket does not really do it justice on the hanger. And I think this one is one that is probably the hardest jacket to decide if it's really for you. And the reason I say that is it has a very gorgeous, exaggerated portrait collar. So it feels almost a little bit canvasy when it's on, and it's really intended to be very dramatic. You can pop it up for a very dressy look. Maybe wear some pearls, maybe not a collared shirt, because this collar is incredible. And I just wanted to turn around and show it to you, but you can also just lay it flat. So it has enough structure to the collar that it's really going to lay down flat. It also carries this down. So it comes down around and across, which is very flattering. It has a really nice waist seam detail and then a straight fit. And it's also a dark navy, so it's very flattering for anybody anyway. And then just really nice oversized exaggerated pockets. Now with the buttons, it's going to help control some of this really beautiful portrait collar. But I just wanted to show you a couple ways that you can kind of make this jacket work for you. One, it's already a 3/4 length sleeve, so I left this one down so you could see it. But I have just unbuttoned it and pulled it up above my elbow to make it a little bit more sporty. Now, if you wanted to wear this with a pencil skirt or something and make it really be dramatic and be part of your outfit, it will help if you can do a really fun waist defining moment here. I'm doing a bright red belt But you can see how beautiful this is going to fold down and be nice and long. You could have a pencil skirt just coming below this, or it's really fun like this with just the jeans. So this is a jacket that is really fun to play with belts on top of it, rather than just wearing the jacket by itself. So definitely get it so that you do have the option to button. I think a lot of women think that, oh, I can move in the jacket, I'm never going to button it up. But ladies, when you size for a jacket, that is why we are here to help you. We want to make sure that that jacket is going to lay beautifully on your body. It doesn't matter if we asked you to size up or down, depending on the piece. It really is about the broadness of your shoulders, your bust, your hips, and even your thighs, depending on where you carry your weight. So we want to make sure that you have a beautiful, nice line when it's on. So always, always buy a jacket that you can button or zip. And then that way you have options to layer underneath it, maybe do a belt over top of it. But this is just one example of a jacket that is really fun to play with on the outside. So I'm going to turn it over to Rebecca for the last one that feels just like a bathrobe. And she gets to show us all the fun things about that one. And then I will wrap
Love
up.
that red belt. That just pops it so beautifully. Yes, I am the lucky one that gets to talk about the Take 5 topper. Now you can see that this has got kind of a peachy apricot-y pink type color, actually all of those colors, with a vintage white in there. So it reads as a solid when I'm back away from you, but it's got lots of different colors all mixed in. Now, as she said, this feels so comfortable on the body. You're going to feel like you are in your most beloved bathrobe, but it has some fantastic tailored details. I would say that this has got a little bit more of an easy fit to it. So I like the fact that our design team has thrown in these tailored details to give it just a little bit more of a structured look without it being overly structured. This is in our Ponte knit, so very stretchy and comfortable. You can pop this collar up for just a little bit more of an edge factor. It is another one that has a longer line to it. Now, one of the things that I like about these longer jackets that we've shown you is if you do carry your weight through your hips and your thighs, these jackets are going to get down to the more narrow part of your leg and really slim and elongate you. So don't look past these if you are a pear shape or you're an hourglass shape or you just carry a little bit more stuffing down there along your thighs. We have a 3/4 sleeve with buttons, and I do want you to see this gorgeous gold and cream button detail on here. It does have button front and pockets, and I have some beautiful earrings in my pocket. Do you ever have surprises that come out of your pockets? This time of the year, or actually in the fall, is usually one of the ones that you pull out your coats for the first time and you've got cash in there. Sometimes I always feel really rich when that happens for me. But okay, again, just you see the seaming details in the front. I'm going to come up just a little bit closer again so that you can see all of the details in this jacket because it's really a stunner. So don't look past the Take 5 topper, beautiful on the body, easy fit. You're going to easily go from desk to date so easily. And we have it layered over the Serenity tee, which is our hot drop piece from a few weeks ago. So don't miss this girl as well.
Okay, Rebecca, you are going to either love me or hate me for this, but when I pulled my red belt out, a very vintage cabbie scarf came out, and look at the colorway. It matches exactly to that Take 5. Ladies, this is why we love cabbie so much. There are hidden treasures in your closets And because we do not change the colorway, you have so many beautiful options every single season if you will take time to shop your own closet and then add some pieces. And when Rebecca was talking about her policy of 1 in, 1 out, I don't have that same policy. And if I did, I'd be checking 1 pair of underwear out and putting in a new coat. So, 1 in, 1 out is pretty generalized. I could make that work for me. I am a cabi jacket hoarder. I love them. I wear them. I will never regret a cabi clothing jacket. I just don't. So definitely get ones that you're going to utilize and wear. But don't forget to shop your cabi closet that you already have, which is also why our app is such an incredible benefit to you. If you have not played around with the Refresh Your Wardrobe button, let me just tell you what it does really quick. You can click on that button and pick the budget that you have for the season. It might be $200, could be $1,000, but when you click on that button, it'll actually pull up some suggestions that will mix and match into your current items with the new items. And it will help you decide what would actually benefit you or fix some holes that you may have. And it's a really great feature. And if you haven't played with that, definitely do look into that, because our app is incredible. Cabi is the only retailer that actually cares what you've paid for in the past. Okay, most of them change their dye lots and everything so that you have to continue to shop in that colorway, or you have to buy something new. And we really, really genuinely care about helping you create capsules and mix and matching. And that is also why Rebecca and I do this, because we want to amplify your closet, right? We do that with our own. So we hope that you have enjoyed this. We'll be back with a part 2 later on in the season with our more casual jackets, and then we're going to cover sweaters, all the things that we love, and we just cannot wait to share them with you. So you will see us when we come back, but don't forget, follow us on social media. You can find me at Street Style by Amy. Rebecca is I'm Styled by R, and we are both here to love on you in any way that we can. Have a wonderful day.